We had people in two separate facilities that were about 5 miles apart.
There was a huge disconnect between the two.
Simply the logistics of having people driving back and forth.
We did not have the open team spaces.
There wasn't enough meeting space. There wasn't even a space big enough to bring all the employees together for a single meeting.
Solid walls, solid doors, no access to daylight for people in cubes in the middle.
Darker, older buildings.
Tall walled cubicles.
At least 5 to 6 feet high.
Not exactly conducive to the kind of creativity and collaboration that we were looking for.
Syngenta's new space, a headquarters building, and they really wanted to honor their space within the marketplace of Minnesota and their kind of Minnesota roots, their upper Midwest roots.
The building was actually designed to cultivate a culture of openness and a sense of community.
It offers employees amenities that our other facilities did not have. To make such a dramatic change in environment was something that certainly raised some concern.
When you have a little over 300 employees that are coming to a brand new building that they're not familiar with, they want to know in advance what to expect.
It's certainly important to communicate with people right from the very beginning what the plans are. The more people know, especially about change, the more they can start to absorb that immediately. So we put together I think a very thorough communications plan, which tried to let people know exactly what was going to happen from day one, what the vision was, and what the steps were that we're going to take to get to that vision, to realize that vision.
When we issued the RFPs for furniture, when we were talking to other dealerships and other manufacturers, we asked them, so what can you offer us for change management? And no one had a definitive answer except Herman Miller.
They had the experience in doing these kinds of things, helping people. So it was sort of an added value kind of benefit that Herman Miller brought to us to be able to help us through the process of doing that.
So one of the challenges where the change communication really helped was we had some people that were in private offices that were being asked to move into workstations, and so that's where a key change communication came into place.
So we had these sessions where we brought the managers in for the change management training, essentially, and helped them to understand what we were trying to do, why we were trying to do it, how it was going to benefit them. We did some extra efforts, such as creating events where people could come in and get an idea physically of what they were going to be seeing in terms of the new building and what the new workspace was going to look like.
And we really just shared all the information that we could that we thought would help them, so that when they arrived on day one, they were pretty comfortable and familiar with where to go and what to do in the building.
We decided to use a website, which was suggested by Herman Miller, that we were able to put then all of our information about the building on this website, so they could go back and check as often as they wanted and make that a source, kind of the go-to source for our employees to be able to get the information they needed. We did another event which we called a building fair. It was essentially a trade show type of an event where we had a number of stations where people could go and again see and feel and touch various components, including the phone, the equipment that was going to be in the fitness center, to sample some of the food that was going to be in the cafeteria, those kinds of things.
It was really fun to hear people's reaction to the space because there was a lot of fear and a lot of unknowns. And when they started to walk through before they moved in, to say, wow, I'm excited to come here.
Start in the process at the very beginning, when you know that you're going to go through a significant change, whether it's moving into a new facility or anything, to start right away thinking about what your communications and change management strategy will be. Planning is absolutely the key to success, and then being able to partner with somebody who's been through it before and who can help you throughout the entire process. The more time you invest up front, the more successful you will be on day one.